Today we're reacting to some disgusting and dirty addictions that people have. Alright. We're gonna react to some strange addictions. Let's get it going. Addictive behavior that can be.
How did you begin deciding to drink nail polish?
I was getting my nails done one day, and I licked my nail polish off of my nail.
I see. So what's the maximum you've ever had in a single day?
5 bottles a day.
Okay.
You're drinking 5 bottles of nail polish a day? Five bottles? How do you take 5 bottles of nail polish to the head like it's water?
So, have you been concerned about whether or not nail polish can be harmful for you?
No.
Well,
No,
you know, the
she
ingredients
hasn't.
in nail polish include chemicals that are actually harmful to humans.
Yeah,
In large
who could've
doses,
guessed?
they can cause changes in your brain, in your blood, and personality, memory, etc.
Why is she sitting there looking like she didn't know this? You knew this, lady. Like, you knew this. You knew
My name's Teresa. I'm 44 years old.
Gosh,
I live
just
in
an
Bedford,
inch.
Virginia. Pretty day today. And I'm addicted to eating rocks. I don't think I would be able to function every day if I didn't.
Oh, look at her teeth.
I don't think I
Look at
would.
her teeth. Yo. Why do her teeth look like them kitty train tracks? Damn. You're not serious. You're sitting here eating rocks? How old are
Would be
you?
able to function every day if I didn't eat some quantity of rock.
You can't function if you don't eat rocks.
Teresa has been addicted to eating rocks for more than 20
Sound.
Teresa has been addicted to eating rocks for more than 20 years. She was initially attracted to the earthy smell.
I was just out
makes sense,
walking
though.
one day.
That
I had
makes
no
sense.
intention of biting into it or chewing it, but I did, and once I did that, I was hooked on them.
Now Teresa can't go more than a few hours without eating rocks.
It's the grittiness of it and the earthy taste. I actually like how it feels on my teeth when I'm crunching them up.
I'm very worried about Teresa.
You should
When your
be.
body can't handle what you're putting inside of it, it's
should
gonna
be.
rebel against you.
Teresa's
She's
favorite
gotten
type of
pill
rock
bottles.
is a mixture of several minerals, including granite. She uses a hammer to break them up into bite-sized pieces.
This is about the size I like it because it's not as hard to swallow. I would normally take a piece like this and normally just put it in my mouth or bite on it or just put the whole piece in my mouth and get the earthy taste off of it. I will eat them in front of anybody. I'm not ashamed of it, so it doesn't really bother me.
You should
I
be.
eat it at home, of course, watching TV, movies, in my bedroom, driving down the road. I do eat more rocks when I'm nervous or upset. It does bring me down and makes me feel more calm.
When my mom eats rocks, it's kind of like she goes to La La Land. She doesn't seem to be paying attention to anything going on around her.
Clearly.
Teresa
Clearly.
even drives up to an hour away to reach the rocks that make her mouth water.
This is one of my places that I come to get the rocks. I like it because it's actually in the dirt banks and it's really good pieces for crushing up and eating.
Pause. You are licking up deer piss. You're licking up deer piss off of these rocks. I already know. Look at the dead foliage right there. That's deer piss. and you're digging your hands right in it. All up in it. It's deer piss. And you're just licking it off the rocks. Deer piss and rabbit feces, all of it. You're just eating it.
Other people have told me to worry about
addicted to it.
animals
That's
using
crazy.
the bathroom and
It's
things
crazy.
like that, or oil leaks, or anything that might get on the rocks, but I don't care to wash them.
Teresa's addiction to eating rocks hasn't
I
come
just-
without a price.
I just
I've
said
had
that.
a tooth
I called
break
it.
before from eating rocks. I have a few choking experiences while driving the car. Actually, pieces lodged in my throat, and it scared me. I've had a lot of stomach pain. I've had blood in my stools and trouble with going to the bathroom.
I've told my
Yeah.
mom many times what could happen to her. She's taken it pretty lightly, I think.
He actually aggravates me. Anytime he finds my rocks, he throws them away. Don't throw them away, please.
I think it's going to take all of us, her friends, her family, everyone to say, you need to put these away.
I'm not ready to stop, and I don't think there's anything that will make me stop.
Her family and friends have confronted her about her addiction and want her to see a doctor. Teresa agreed, but doesn't think she's ready to quit.
My main fear is that the doctor might say, stop eating the rocks.
Yeah.
I'm not really looking forward to her saying that.
Yeah, I
You're
think
experiencing
that-
some stomach
that any
discomfort,
doctor would tell you to stop eating
Just
the rocks.
Pain, just pain in general.
Just pain.
Yes. It doesn't really bother me that much, so
Pain doesn't bother you.
no ma'am.
That's an unusual response. Are you aware of what eating rocks may do to you?
Not really, no.
Okay, you take these, which are your little pieces, okay, that you ground up. When you swallow them and you run them through your system, you get them down to an area where they can accumulate. They don't necessarily stay small. They can form concrete. And now they get to be this big, and then they get to be this big. That could cause your death.
Dang.
I've thought that all the rocks have passed, but just knowing how they stick together and can form into concrete, that does worry me.
So, are you ready to do anything different?
No.
Consider anything
Doesn't look like it.
Considering it, yes.
The biggest problem with an addict is that they personally have to want to change. You can write a prescription and say, take this, and they can get improvement. However, if they don't want to, they won't. We can only do so much for you in medicine before you do have to help yourself. The decision is yours.
I think my children are going to be very happy that I actually came to see the doctor. I do want to stop eating the rocks. I'm not sure if it's going to be an overnight process, but I'm going to quit.
Good. Teresa has cut back on her rock intake twice a day. She plans to return to the doctor. Still gonna be
18-year-old
having a whole
Kaylin
bricks in
has
your
been
stomach.
addicted to eating plastic since she was 7 years old. She's eaten CD cases,
Is that worse? Is that worse? Plastic? I mean, at least rocks have flavor. At least deer piss tastes good.
Hey, yo, what the
I don't
fuck?
know about that, but I mean, at least deer piss tastes good. Man, I think plastic might be worse.
remote controls, and water bottles. But cocktail swords are her favorite.
I'd be
Kaylin's mom is concerned
You're not
she's
getting
causing
my face
permanent
to
damage and is determined to
At
get
all.
Kaylin help.
I keep voicing my concerns because I'm not okay with it. This is a serious problem for Kaylin. It's something that needs to be dealt with right now.
So, when you eat it, it makes you feel better, but how does it make you feel better?
I always feel kind of empty sometimes, and it puts a smile on my face, and I feel like when I do get plastic, especially kind of like to eat, I just feel like almost like Christmas time. Like you just got a present, and you're just so excited.
The thing that concerns me the most is this. It is something that's gonna hurt you. And what if you're happy in your life and your life begins and you just had kids and then you get cancer because you consume so much plastic?
Yeah.
Does it scare you like it scares me?
scares me. I just feel like I just put it on the back of my mind so then I can still eat it and not feel so guilty about it.
Have you wanted to get help and you just didn't say anything, or?
Well, yeah, I kind of want to know what it's doing to me. I don't like that I hide in my room and eat plastic. I mean, I don't like feeling like I have to have it.
No, I know.
When me and my mom were talking, it made me realize that I don't want to eat plastic as much as I feel like I do. I don't want to feel guilty.
So I want you to go to the doctor and get checked out.
Okay.
I think she knows as well as I do that this is something that is, plaguing her, and she can't heal until she deals with it. I think she's ready. This is our opportunity to stop this. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I don't think that there's an ending to what lengths you'll go to help your children. If anything ever happened to Kaylin, it would destroy me.
Kaylin's mom is worried her addiction could kill her and has finally convinced Kaylin to see a doctor.
I'm nervous to hear what the doctor has to say about what it's doing to my body. I want her to tell me that I will be able to still eat plastic, but I don't think that's realistic.
So what kind of plastics are you eating?
Lately, it's been little cocktail swords and forks, and then I'll eat water bottles.
So, when you're eating plastic, you feel like it's not really dangerous, right?
Yeah.
But plastics actually have chemicals inside them to make them soft, and those all can be toxic. They make some of those with heavy metals like cadmium, lead. So you could actually have slow lead poisoning if you're eating the things that are heavy in lead. There's other things called phthalates, and those actually can cause cancer. There's about 8 or 10 toxic chemicals in plastic, and all of them do different things. She needs to figure out what exactly is happening to her entire body, and she needs to find ways to make effective behavioral change. I'm just going to ask you some general questions. Are you dizzy?
I do get really dizzy.
Okay, and any stomach pains?
A lot.
Okay, what does the pain feel like?
It feels like it's poking and stabbing.
Okay, if I can have you lay down for a minute. Let's pinpoint the location of where you're...
It's seeming like it might be worse than the rocks. I don't know, if your stomach's feeling like you got little aliens stabbing you in your gut, how did you even... I'm still trying to figure out how you get addicted to eating plastic. Like, it's flavorless. No, that's not working. I don't know how you got addicted to it. I'm just...
Pain's coming from. Does that hurt at all when I push against it? No? Okay. And how about down here? Any tenderness or pain there?
A little when you push hard.
Right here, that would be your liver. And your liver's actually sitting about 2 finger breadths under your rib cage, so a little lower than I would expect it.
The doctor is alarmed by the unusual size and feel of Kaylin's liver. She orders x-rays for a better look.
Now, right where you were feeling the pain, do you see these 2 little white spots?
Yeah.
Okay, those are 2 little pieces of plastic. And this is your liver. Now, this liver is supposed to end somewhere around here, but this is about how big your liver is on an x-ray.
Okay.
Kaylin's liver is about 60% bigger than it should be. When we have liver failure, we first start having inflammation, but then we can get to a point of scarring, which might lead to cirrhosis, which would mean that the liver fails, and then at that point, the only thing we can do is a liver transplant.
When I heard that I had an enlarged liver, I wanted to cry. It upsets me that the one thing that really does soothe me and makes me feel good is actually poisoning my body.
Constantly having to deal with removing those toxins for 11 years could certainly cause liver injury, and sometimes people don't survive that. What I'd really love for you to do is just stop eating plastic.
Yeah.
This is just not worth it. And I do recommend counseling, seeing a psychiatrist to really get into the reasons why you're doing what you're doing.
It was hard hearing the news that I got today. I feel like everything she did tell me and everything I did learn today will help me stop eating plastic. I had started my journey to quitting, and I feel like I can do this.
My name is Gloria. I'm 28 years old.
No. 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 No, I refuse. I refuse to believe this is true. I refuse to believe this is true. You don't even have to say it, Gloria. You're a liar. There's no way you're drinking bleach. Tell me she's just like rubbing it on her skin or something. It's like, it just says addicted to bleach right now. We don't know. We don't know if it's drinking it or not. It says addicted to it. Pretty sure you drink bleach, you die. Pretty sure.
And my addiction is bleach.
Okay, so, okay.
I love bleach a lot. I ain't gonna say I love it more than I love myself, but I do love bleach.
Okay.
I don't consider myself a germaphobe. I'm not afraid of dirt. I'm not afraid of germs. I just like the feel of bleach.
Okay.
Every day.
So far, all I've seen that's kind of crazy is her washing her hands in it. So as long as she doesn't drink it, we ain't got no problems, Gloria.
Gloria cleans her house top to bottom with bleach. She goes through more than 300 gallons every year.
It's a little crazy, but
bleach has ruined her
not
clothes and damaged furniture, but Gloria refuses to stop cleaning with it.
And I go and I wipe like my tables down, my stairwell down with it, cleaning the bathroom with it, my toilets, my sink, the tub in the kitchen. I clean my stove with it, my countertop, refrigerator.
There's been times where I walked in the house and the bleach smell just slapped me in the face.
Gloria's addiction to bleach began 7 years ago while she was pregnant with her third child.
When I was pregnant, I used to take pieces of tissue and dip them in bleach and take them like pills. But my nutritionist and doctor, they made me stop doing it. And I thought it was just because I was pregnant and it'll go away.
But Gloria's bleach addiction didn't go away, and she's even taken it a step further. Every morning, Gloria now adds bleach to her bath water.
Every time I take a shower and or a bath, I have to use bleach. I have to use it. I first run the water, then I take the bleach and I pour it in a tub. It's not a certain amount that I use. I just pour until I feel like it's enough. When I stay too long, my eyes have burned and my skin have tingles, so that lets me know that it's time to get out.
Bleach doesn't do that.
Over the last few years, she started to use a whole lot more bleach than what she was using when I first met her. If she runs out of bleach, she's gonna go get some that same day.
Sometimes when I go to the grocery store, I will open up a bottle and walk around smelling it. When I'm going out and I can't be around bleach, I'll take it and I'll pour some on the top part of my hand so I can be able to smell it, like when I'm out. When you pour bleach on your hand, it just gets like a warm sensation on it, but it never burns me. As far as my kids being around bleach, I don't think that I'm exposing them to anything. So I'm not really, concerned about them getting into it.
So you're not concerned that maybe your children are gonna get, like, I don't know, cancer?
Not really, no.
Cancer? The last girl was just eating plastic with chemicals in it. You have a whole dangerous chemical in every nook and cranny of your house. And you tell me you're not worried about the side effects for your children at all?
With them being like me.
Play the video.
It has burnt my eyes and it has burnt my face. The pain was horrible. It felt like you getting cut and somebody pouring some straight alcohol on your cut. They burning. But sometimes it will burn, like if I'm in like the bathroom up here and it's not real ventilated, it'll burn some. Unless you see my eyes, they are red. I'm human, so.
It's called poisoning. It's called poisoning.
I don't even know half of the issues that she could have from using the bleach. I just don't want her to get too carried away with it and end up being in a situation that she could have prevented from using it.
The only way I
Probably
stop
could've
using
prevented
bleach is
situations
if God
now.
himself comes down and say, Gloria, you need to stop using bleach. Other than that, I will never stop using it until the day I actually die.
The main concern I have, Gloria, right now with your bleach use is that you may not know the full damages it could be doing.
And I'm gonna tell you, like I tell everybody else, I do not have a problem with bleach. Everybody cleans with bleach.
It's not the point of you using the bleach, it's how much you're using. Gloria is extremely hard-headed. I do feel like it's important to, give her a wake-up call. Have you even read the warning label on the back?
No.
May cause severe chemical burns to broken skin. Wear safety glasses and rubber gloves when handling this product. First aid, call poison control if congested. It says physical and chemical hazards. You're running a high risk of contaminating your body, poisoning yourself. That's dangerous.
Talking to Tammy was very irritating. It's something that I do, and I wish everybody just leave me alone about it.
No.
It's some serious stuff, Gloria.
You're gonna kill
I want you to
somebody.
see a doctor and make sure that it's not damaging you.
If it'll shut you up and so you won't talk about it no more, I'll go see a doctor.
Gloria is Gloria, and she's gonna always have a bleach. I don't think at all that whatever the outcome is, it's gonna change. But hopefully, the amount she uses will change. You're stubborn. You're stubborn as a mule.
My name is Bertha. I'm 23 years old.
Okay.
I live in Florence, Alabama, and I'm addicted to drinking nail
Yeah,
polish.
this is the nail polish lady.
If I get in a fight,
No. No.
polish.
Your lips. Your lips are. Your lips are blue. Your lips are blue.
If I get in a fight with my boyfriend, I want to drink nail polish. If I have a bad day at work, I drink a bottle of nail polish. If I'm sad, nail polish will get my hopes up.
Bottles of it?
Bertha's
At a
addiction
time?
began 5 years ago at a nail salon. The smell of polish became so enticing, Bertha couldn't resist the urge to taste it.
I don't know what went through my mind, but I licked the whole polish off my nail,
Sometimes nail
and I
polish
liked it.
can be smelling.
Since then, Bertha's addiction to nail polish has intensified. Now she drinks about 5 bottles every day.
There's actually different ways how I drink nail polish. Sipping it, taking a shot out of it, licking the nail polish brush. The color makes it taste different. My favorite one is...
What's your favorite flavor of nail polish? What is that? Is that blue with sprinkles?
It's blue.
Blue? Just regular?
Every
No,
polish that
blue
has
with
glitter in
sprinkles. Hold on. She has a lineup over here.
It's my
Hold on.
favorite. When I drink it, I think
Let me see. Let me see.
every polish...
I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have to get this white one all the way to the left. That one's kind of speaking to me right now. Maybe even the pink one. But
polish that has glitter is my favorite. When I drink it, I think I'm shining
So
on my
anything with
stomach
glitter
and
you
shining
like?
on the outside. If I drink the color ones, it gets on my teeth, and I have to get a Q-tip polish remover and just remove it. The polish remover is awful. Awful. But I have to take the nail polish off.
I think she's crazy.
She is.
It's dangerous.
She-
Nail polish is dangerous.
yeah. Yeah. I could have told you that.
When I drink the nail polish, it's kind of slimy. It burns your throat, your stomach,
She's
but
sitting
it
here
feels
laughing
good at
about
the
it.
same time.
Bertha keeps about 50 bottles of nail polish stashed throughout her house and spends about $75 a week on her addiction.
If I don't have nail polish, I go crazy.
I bet you she complains about not having enough money to go shopping sometimes, you know, like to just go regularly shopping. I bet you she complains about it. But she's sitting here downing nail polish. You're downing nail polish. If you wanted to taste something that tastes like nail polish, go get a couple of 5-hour energies. You'll be good. They're about the same size too, you're not missing much. And they'll give you energy.
I tried it the one whole day. I couldn't.
She would do anything to get nail polish. She'll steal. She'll take
Steal
my
is
polish,
crazy.
her sister's polish, anything.
I'm not gonna lie, you take my stuff and you start eating it, and it's not food,
I don't think I'll get sick.
you're catching up. You're catching
I
the
never
uppercut.
felt like throwing up when I drink nail polish.
1 year ago, Bertha suffered a miscarriage, and her addiction spiraled out of control.
I had drank 5 bottles in one sitting. I was really depressed.
I'm confused. Did that happen before she started eating the nail polish or after? Because if it was after, I'll give a little sympathy. Just a little. But if it was before, you have no sympathy for me. Well, you have a bit of sympathy, but you have very little sympathy for me. Because you're drinking nail polish while you're pregnant? What is wrong with you? But if you're not, then, you know, sorry for your loss, but, you know, you gotta lock in.
I think my addiction is helping me go through life.
No, it's
and
not.
maybe taking my pain off.
It's going to kill you.
I'm very concerned for Bertha because I believe I'm gonna find her dead one day because of the nail polish.
Give me the polish, Bertha. No, I'm throwing it away, Bertha. Bertha, stop. Give me the nail polish. You have to stop.
She doesn't care if it hurts her or not, and I don't know what else to do. She needs to get help.
I feel ashamed of myself because people probably think that I'm crazy.
But
at this point, I'm already so far along that I'm not gonna stop.
Bertha's mother, Sunshine, has only known about her addiction for 6 months and desperately wants her to quit.
You know that's harming yourself, right? Nail polish has a lot of chemicals.
But that's what I like to do. It's like a person doing drugs. They need it. That's the same thing that I feel.
Oh, somebody's gonna have
So
to
that
stop
justifies
because
it?
I'm not dealing with this nail polish.
A lot of people like to steal and do backflips off bridges. So, you know, it's really not much different than me drinking nail polish. You know, a lot of people breathe air. I drink nail polish personally. Yeah. It's not that different, you know? It's just kind of natural.
I'm tired of nail polish.
I think it's too late because I've been drinking nail polish for a long time. I think.
So it wasn't the first time when me and your sister caught you?
No, I guarantee it was not.
I've been drinking nail polish for the past 5 years.
What?
I've been drinking
And
nail
she's
polish for
only
the past
known
5
about it
years.
for 6
How much polish
months?
were you drinking while you were pregnant?
Maybe 2 bottles and a half a day.
You could have been the cause of losing the baby. Maybe
So,
you caused
was
it, Bertha, with the
before.
nail polish. Maybe you did it. Have you ever thought about maybe?
Maybe I done it. Maybe I hurt myself causing my miscarriage, but I'm still not stopped from drinking nail polish. It kind of broke my heart.
Yeah, no
when
sympathy.
she said that.
No
I didn't
sympathy
even
at
know
all.
when she brought it up.
You don't know why she brought it up?
At the same time,
you don't know why she brought it up? Because you're drinking nail polish. And you're acting like you don't know the cause of your miscarriage. You miscarried a baby over an addiction to nail polish? You're drinking nail polish.
I don't have no words.
We need to get you to a doctor.
I will probably accept. I might need help, but I'm not gonna guarantee you that I will stop drinking my nail polish.
I believe that the chemicals that are in nail polish, they're gonna kill her. I feel very sad because I don't know what can make her stop.
Bertha's mother has convinced her to get help. But even at the doctor's office, she can't resist the urge to take a drink.
I took a sip of nail polish because that will take my anxious away.
Will a doctor be able to get through to Bertha before she does permanent damage?
Okay, so how did you begin deciding to drink nail polish?
I was getting my nails done one day.
I bet you the reason she's doing it is that when she takes a dump and she turns the light off, it's like a laser light show. It's like a million lasers just flashing. She probably enjoys it. Probably like a little rainbow when she pees too, you know.
And I licked my nail polish off of my nail.
I see. So what's the maximum you've ever had in a single day?
5 bottles a day.
Okay. So, have you been concerned about whether or not nail polish can be harmful for you?
No.
No.
Well, you know, the ingredients in nail polish include chemicals that are actually harmful to humans. In large doses, they can cause changes in your brain, in your blood, and personality, memory, etc. Acute exposures to the toxins that are in these polishes can lead to severe illness and cardiac rhythms where you have sudden death, or a very painful disability that occurs from direct organ damage. I'm going to listen to your heart and lungs here. Take some deep breaths in and out. I want to feel your liver here.
Ow.
Is it tender?
A little bit.
I'm a little concerned because the liver processes a lot of things that you eat or drink, and you can develop inflammation from things like nail polish. Your liver's working pretty hard to handle these poisons. If you don't
I think my liver's
stop
in
the
a normal
nail
spot.
polish,
It's not.
it will catch up with you.
I ain't feel
So
nothing.
the only thing that matters right now
there.
is you getting help.
I got long fingers.
Over the years, there is a chronic cumulative damage that occurs to the organs. Those will take their toll on her at some point. If Bertha doesn't stop this addiction, it could kill her.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to see any more strange addictions. Thank you, that was the end of the video. Let me know if you want to see more reaction content, because I will bring it to you ASAP. It's like the easiest thing to edit. I got y'all. That being said, thank you for watching. Watch another one of my videos. You know, I need it. Help me out. Please. Thank you. Have a good day.